Hit that button. That's it. We're back. Welcome to Talking Hogs. I got one. The only podcast that not only phones it in, but they bone it in. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
That's right. We're tapping it in, we're wrapping it in, and we're wrapping it up. That right. This week's episode, Safe Sex. What is
That's
it?
right. Who knows? I know it's not the pull-out method. Just ask my 12 kids.
All 12 of them.
Yep.
A baker's dozen. We don't talk
That's
about
what
number
we do.
13.
That
What
would
if a
be
baker's
13.
dozen was?
And that's the news I have today for the episode. There's another one on the way. 13 kids. Just like 13 ghosts. F. Murray Abraham.
You about damn got your hands on 13 kids, kind of, right? There's the 4 by marriage and 4 or 5 by Lytton, by kitten litter. How many?
Oh, yeah. If you count all the kitty babies, then for sure. Yeah, I meant 10. Well, 9.
Hell,
9.
strong.
I'll pick another stray up somewhere.
And that's
okay.
speaking of addition to the family.
Yes, guys, that's right. I am a new mother. So there's that.
Yay.
we have got our puppy. He is a Pomeranian. His name is Mochi, like the ice cream. He's a sweet young man. And he's got a heart of gold. And so far, in one day, he has not had one potty accident. He has already been going to his designated area. He went into his own crate without us even telling him. He turned all the way around and he went to sleep. He only cried for like 15 minutes last night. Guys, this is a grade A motherfucking dog.
Hell yes. Perfect.
That's what we like to hear. And was it adopted? Did it come with some pre-training?
This little guy is 9 weeks. He's fresh off the presses.
Wow.
Yes, he has went through the majority of his puppy shots. We'll have to finish the rest of it. But he's a little guy. He's eating hard food, and he's taking hard drugs, and it's a problem. Already day one, I found there was needles on the floor.
I'm all right. I promise. I'm okay. I had a small pizza catastrophe, but I'm here.
Oh, also, Daniel is creating food.
Yeah. Have you ever wanted
while
this?
we do this.
So today is the day. Here is my chicken crust pizza. Enjoy.
Oh,
Probably can't see it with the early color background, but that's all right.
True. Well, we will hear you through early.
I may have to come up. See if I can finish this pizza before we're done.
So that's why we're not together. God, hopefully it'll be sooner than later. But just gotta make sure he's good. Make sure Sonny doesn't kill him. Make sure he doesn't die. Apparently those dogs are like hypoglycemic or some lame shit. So he could just I guess get the vapors, like he's some like he's some fucking elderly Southern lady who's shouting racial slurs like, "Oh, I got the vapors," and he'll just pass out. That's something that could happen. But hasn't yet, so he's good.
That's how you know Casey's joined us in the 1%, overpaying for the privilege of a cute, disease-ridden dog.
Not gonna lie, when I did it, I almost cried. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Ha ha!
I actually am making things happen.
Fresh from the mill.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, she churned them out.
Was this and no judgment by any means, and I'm not trying to call you out, but was this a rescue pup, a friend's pup, a pet?
No, it was a lady that we knew that she's just like a small time, not small time as in what she does, but she doesn't breed a lot, but she's got 2 registered Pomeranians. And the reason why we went with it, and you're talking to somebody who has been, I would still go get a dog from a shelter anytime. But knowing the parents, knowing the temperament of both dogs and kind of the needs that we were going for, And kind of how everything happened. This was like, wow, this dog might be exactly what that would fit each of our own kind of extra emotional needs, so to speak. And so far, just in that one day, like how the boys have interacted, especially with Adrian, and it's just it's we did some this was not a decision that was made like on a whim. It was a lot of back and forth, but I'm happy with what we did.
Lots of grinding, lots of yelling. That's the way we want it.
Yeah, it's like it's like 12 angry men, we're just in a courtroom screaming at each other, just which I imagine what Aaron really wants jury duty to be like. Aaron, how badly do you just want jury duty to be like you're slamming your fist on the table and you're like, justice has to be served?
That's it. That's all I want. I just want the courtroom drama. Just give me a chance. Put me in, coach. Instead, it's just more bureaucratic slog. I played on my Switch for 6 hours, and they didn't even call my name.
Was it you playing your Switch that probably got you disbarred or whatever it is?
It was like, I think it was. Based on the people I saw them pull for the jury, they were looking for a more, let's say, colorful lot. And I think the fact that I brought anything of value probably discredited me from being a part of the jury.
Well. You'll get them someday, Aaron. Justice will be dispensed.
Next time I'm going to show up my overalls.
Thankfully, I'm a felon and I'll never have to go.
Attaboy.
You determine if I'm lying or not.
Read in between the lines. Is this reality? Is this not? The legend's always better than the real thing.
Is this just real life or is this just fantasy?
I love it's obviously a false fantasy on Dan's end. If you're watching, we've been frozen on the same stuck picture of his mug for about the last few minutes there. It's
Listen, this is as hard for you as it is for me. I've got recipes on TikTok to be reading. There you go. I'm hoping that this cooking show is going well. Trying not to melt the bowl on the stovetop. It's a whole thing.
Now, when you said chicken crust pizza, are we talking, or did you use ground chicken? You're making that kind of like meat bread?
If I may, yes. If I may, canned chicken.
Okay.
I mean, it's the crust. We don't have to get fucking original recipe for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jim.
So canned chicken for the crust, as one does. Now I'm in the process of making a at-home Caesar dressing, sans mayonnaise.
Right. Which what are you going with? A sour cream, a Greek yogurt? What are you?
That's the Greek, baby. And of course, there is a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Not all things can be avoided.
Dude, I love fucking I'll fuck up where I would use sour cream, and there's still some things I want sour cream in, but if I'm eating some home style trash nachos or a baked tater, nothing fancy, I like using the Greek yogurt in place of the sour cream. I think it's a champ move. It's extra protein for all you bros out there.
I love a little Greek yogurt. A personal favorite breakfast of mine is a little Greek yogurt, some granola, honey, and some fresh fruit. What do we got? Blueberries, strawberries, half a brick of a Reese's cup. It all works. Go with it. Throw it in there. Smash it in.
I like going with the full hard ice, non-sweetened, unflavored, chalky Greek yogurt, and then throw in like bananas and fruits and nuts and just a little bit of semi-sweet chocolate chip or honey or something to liven it up. That's good shit. What's up, Melinda?
Hey, baby. You on the show?
Oh, hey.
We straight up seeing your ass.
You were talking to millions.
Millions.
Hey, man.
I miss you guys.
I miss you too.
Miss you.
I hope you're doing well.
I like your new puppy too. He's cute.
Thank you. Mochi's a really good young man. He's gonna do good things.
Awesome.
He's a
for you.
wonderful. Oh, he's a true dream. I love to give him kisses.
Oh.
Who doesn't? I'm glad that Casey, you go go about like through you and Aaron both go through like the acquisition channels of pets through veterinary and vetting and purchasing and research. And we kind of go the early collar route where it's like, look, it's Ridley Scott's Alien. It's like, no, son, it ain't no Ridley Scott's Alien. That's just 12 kittens.
That's still like, this is the very first, listeners of the show will know new baby Nibbins is still here, not even 1 year old, only has eyes for Nikki, I think that I am probably too large, loud, and smelly. But he's the very first adoption we've ever done. Before now, it's always been, trash gutter babies wandering up off the streets, and they need love too.
Right. Sonny himself, the cat that we have, he was found underneath a lawnmower at her mother's house, Eton, towards the Crandall area.
That makes sense.
But man, he's a great little guy. It's just even right now, I'm just like, man, once we're done, I'm gonna go downstairs and we're gonna hang out and play Fallout 76 because I decided to bring that game back.
Okay.
Get on with us. Nikki and I just updated. We just got Chew got on there for a hot second with it, and TR is in the wings waiting. I mean, we got on late one night because she and Chew hadn't updated yet. And I mean, for an hour, it was just me like, the fuck? How do I? God damn it. That's how you do this? Fuck. Shit. Like, just baby fresh in water again. Couldn't remember what to fucking do, but let's play.
I actually completely. My character was only level 18, so I just said fuck it, like just start it over. So I've just started with a brand new character.
Oh, I'm level 116. I ain't giving it up. I got my sweet ass hole in the ground with a giant water slide. I ain't giving it up.
You still got that broke ass shotgun?
Yeah, they nerfed that thing to hell. It's worthless. What about that Fallout show? Everybody's talking about it. We finished it. It's badass. It's so fucking good. I came in with little to no expectations, especially from the onset of the announcement. It's fucking banger.
Yeah, it really blew me away. It was like, when The Last of Us came out on HBO, I was like, man, this is the best adaptation that you can do for something. No, this fucking Fallout show is the best. Like, it feels so good.
Man, it's immediately one of the best video game adaptations in media. It's fucking incredible. They've got it, and it's because now video gamedom has the backing, the notoriety and the money to make this shit work. They got Todd Howard and the executive producers from the series working with them. They even let them know, like, here are some things you should and shouldn't step on, little light things that, like, even though Fallout 5 is probably 17 years away, they're like, we know some things, so here's what you need to know. It's canonical.
Ooh. I've seen a lot of the nerds on the internet raging about things as they do, but it's like, it's Fallout. The universe is murky at best.
Yeah, come on. And the casting's so wonderful. Ghoul Goggins rules. If you give a shit about casting, spoilers, but Ghoul Goggins, number fucking one.
I love him in the Gemstones.
Oh, sweet baby Billy.
Yeah.
And then the Vault Dweller, what's her name, Lucy? Yeah, she's a great character. All the characters are great. Everything's great. You know what I thought was funny was there was a scene where she was talking to somebody out in the wasteland, whatever, and the conversation was very like A, B, A, B, A, B. And to me it felt like, do they write? It's almost like some of the writing is like that the dialogue options you would hear at times.
And so much of it encompasses. Here's another a small line. I love little shit like this that gets the point of the universe of the game, the feel of the game across in the show. Ghoul Goggins, thou shalt be sidelined by bullshit every goddamn time. That's 76. That's fucking Preston Garvey hauling your ass around the wasteland, side mission after side mission, pulling you. It's so good. They get it.
Good. They need to get it. I'm glad they encapsulated that part of the show. I mean, I've seen people whining about dog meat being a girl, which I'm like, of all the things to be whining about, that seems a little silly. There's a timeline on a chalkboard apparently people are upset about, doesn't fit.
Oh,
They've done
eat
away
my
with some
fat
NPR
fucking
elements.
ass. The timeline works. They had to come on there and be like, we know we're shaving it close, but immediately after New Vegas, like just all over my balls.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
I mean, we're talking about a goof-a-maroo, goof 'em up laser gun vigi game. Like, I understand that Fallout lore is important.
Listen,
like,
it's
shut the fuck up.
post-apocalyptic. We did the best we could with the timeline until the records caught on fire for an unknown reason in 2077.
Yeah. Yada, 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 2277. We're done.
It's good shit.
So we here at the show fully endorse that, and we hope to see it succeed, which obviously it is.
You know that. You know, I do want to take a moment to say, speaking of endorsements, I'll bore you guys just a little. Most recently, we're recording this Friday before 420, and we just had the Masters go on for an entire fucking week. Love it so much. It's a week of me dressing up in polos and watching with former Hog Father and frequent Hog guest TR. It's just a great fucking time. Dan and Melinda had to be subject to part of it. I enjoyed that.
I was there for 3 or 4 days of it. It was fantastic. I saw them crown the new king of golf. The coronation ceremony was good.
New king. What do you know about Masters, Casey? You watch it all? I don't think.
No, dude. The only master I'm watching is Master of Puppets by Metallica, dude. Brother.
Well,
it's the only master I know.
The reason I brought that up is because, you know, I do really enjoy it, but really I wanted to shoehorn a quick game for you guys in the first segment of this that I called Say Your Master's Name. And basically, it's kind of straightforward here. Dan might have a little leg up if he remembers any of these names, but I want to ask you guys about actual golfers and see if you can tell me of these names who were at the Masters this year, true golf names, and who isn't part of this group. And they're real names from other things. They're just not golf. I didn't make up dumbass names. But let's go with you answer Masters if they are, or servant if not.
Did someone fart?
No, not to my knowledge.
What?
Not yet.
Oh, dude, I am losing my fucking mind. Let's start this game.
Oh, that's my new phone notification is a fart noise.
Oh, that got me, dude. Point.
Hey, give me about 30 seconds to pulse this garlic. I got to mute.
Ooh, a 30-second garlic pulse. What can we fit in that amount of time? What other things do you like to pulse?
Okay, so what else do I like to pulse? My
nuts, generic. Mine.
Whoa. Not yet. So that's good.
I'm back.
Damn it.
Let's go with number one. I think I got 8 of these. Okay. Tell me if Sir Adam Schenk.
Sir Adam Schenk?
Adam Schenk.
Adam Schenk. That sounds like a purely inbred white boy name. I'm going to say yay.
I'm going to say that he is not.
All right. Adam Schenk from the U.S. tied for 12th at 1 over par. Masters. He's the man. He's not bad. He's all right. Tied 12th. It's a big purse.
Don't feel like I have an advantage, Casey, because I wasn't paying attention for 4 days, so you're fine.
That's true. It's true.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'm in my own head.
Let's go with number 2, Stephen Armstrong.
Ooh.
Stevie Arms, dude. First off, that was the world's first and last pro DMXer, so no.
See what's Dan got for Stephen Armstrong.
Absolutely not. It's an incredibly fraudulent name.
Nice, you're both right. That's the main antagonist from the 2013 game Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Senator Armstrong.
Oh yeah, I love those memes. They're great.
Let's go with number 3, Nikolai Hogard.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nikolai Hogard from Denmark, tied 16th at 2 over par.
Yes.
How about there's a second number 3, so maybe I have 9 of these.
Bonus 3.
Kurt Kitayama.
Oh, Hitayama was there because there was a bet going on. There was an in-house bet.
Yeah, dude, he was there.
He was U.S. tied for 35th at 6th over, but Dan's wrong. The bet was Colin Morikawa.
Oh, whatever. Don't write that down. Take this out. I'll never host SNL if this airs.
Daniel is
Cut it out. Cut this part out.
Yes.
Woo.
Whatever, man. It's Augusta. We're going to talk about it. We'll go there if you want.
Number 4, I've got Charles Schwartzel.
No, dude, Schwartzel.
No.
I used to sell him oregano on the bus.
That kid, this will mess you up.
Charles Schwartzel is South Africa. Just missed the cut at the Masters. Didn't make the cut. How about number 5, Adam Scott?
Yes, that's from The Office, but he did play in the Masters.
What does Casey think about Adam Scott?
Adam Scott. How about Adam Knott? Points?
Points, but Dan is
wrong.
Right. Also famed Torque movie actor, but an Australian tied for 22nd place at 4 over. How about, I've lost track of numbers, Matthias Burnwall. There we go.
Sure, why not?
That's going to be it. That's a no.
Perfectly cromulent name.
Ooh, Casey catching up one there. Better known as Dr. Matt Destruction, the former longtime bass guitarist for the self-described rock Muhammad Ali's The Hives.
Yeah.
Let's go with whatever number. Tommy Fleetwood.
Tommy Fleetwood? Yes, I remember seeing that name. Yes.
I'm going to say yes, but because he's related to Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
There we go. He's
Silver
an Englishman.
Spring, baby.
Tied for 3rd at 4 under. Nice. How about next to last, Bowery King?
No.
Bowie King?
Bowery King.
Oh, no. That sounds like a sub boss and like a side-scrolling beat-em-up game, like Streets of Rage 5.
That's one of Roger's characters from American Dad.
The Bowery King?
Kind of close, Casey. He is the tritagonist of the John Wick film series, head of the Bowery, an underworld intelligent network designed to look like a homeless shelter, portrayed by the titular Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, yeah. How cool is that?
Hey, and what is John Wick but a side-scrolling beat-em-up game for this generation?
I look forward to buying that on my PS5. And what about the last one? Scotty Scheffler.
Scheffler, totally there. 100%.
Scheffler sounds like a complete prick, so yes, he was there.
You know it. SS, the Scheffel man, the now reigning
SS,
Masters
champ.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Those two letters usually sound good together.
That went weird.
SS.
Don't do that again, Aaron, please.
Don't ever do that again.
And that was name. Say your master's name.
It definitely was.
This game was darker than what it was intended to be.
Yeah. That's the Masters for you, baby.
So who won? Tiger Woods?
That was it, Scotty Scheffler.
No, Tiger didn't do shit.
Tiger Woods made the cut after, which if you're not familiar, it is kind of funny. It's 4 days, and they take, like, based on how everyone does, and make a cut of so many people that doesn't do at least this well, this line. Tiger looked great. He was only one over par. He's like, I have a chance. And then his old body absolutely shit the bed the last 2 days after making the cut to come in dead last.
That curse I put on is working.
Yeah, what are you going to do, man? Too many car crashes, too much lack of head hair.
Too many car crashes, too many cock rashes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Too many women and too many thrills, dude.
He had his time.
Shoot the thrill. Yeah, it's Tiger Woods, dude. He's just playing. He's just listening to AC/DC and he's getting his dick sucked.
I've really gotten into Akka Jacka. We all have our time with it.
What,
Oh,
AC/DC?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
You had your AC/DC
Oh, yeah.
moment, right?
Of course. Yeah. Every now and then it'll come back. And it's just
yeah.
for a week straight, it's just like, and it's kind of the same musical relationship I have with AC/DC is the same relationship I have with the Hives for me, where it's a band that like they deliver the same type of feeling to me. And because they both do, yeah, I mean they both essentially do the same thing. The drums are generally like it's driving, they're always going forward. The bass is usually with the drums going just as fast. And it's the attitudinal front man.
Attitudinal frontman, but Howlin' Pele Almqvist didn't have his voice or life pussy out.
Yet.
He's still doing it.
His dick is just to his knees. It's impossible.
It
doesn't even work anymore.
I can't wait to see him again.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I have an idea I got a riff.
No, go for it. I'm just excited to see him
here
again.
We go. So it's it's the Hives live, right? And they're about to play Walk Idiot Walks. The bass line's going do dee doo we dee 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 boo dee dee. And so Howlin' Pele is he's sitting there, he's looking at the crowd, and he's like, "My dick does not work anymore." He just starts just giving out a lot of information about himself that he only feels comfortable doing during that. Like, I know who killed John Benet Ramsey, baby. This was called War.
It is.
And I believe he would too.
Yeah.
He's that kind of guy. He'd want you to know the truth.
9/11 was an inside job, baby. Buy that up.
Hey, Casey, how we doing on X-Men 97, the greatest piece of Marvel animation in history?
So,
do better.
Be better. Do better. I haven't even watched it yet. How good is it?
It's
amazing.
It's so good, child. It's so damn good.
It's pretty balls to the wall. I don't know about spoilers, but Aaron, did you catch up this week?
No, we're through the last week's episode. We had to get through all of Fallout because it beckoned so hard, but we're right there. We're all caught up except for the one that just dropped.
And then I guess I can't talk about my thing, but it is something crazy, boys. Something just buck wild. And I thought last episode was buck wild because Aaron and me, you caught up to 5. There's tragedy in Genosha, Casey. I hate to tell you. It's bad. Them X-fellers ain't doing so hot.
I mean, Genosha that's like, it translates to tragedy.
It is cool that it seems like they're adding stakes to situations.
Well, and it's the thing, though. It's X-Men. It can always be undone. And it's Marvel. It can always be undone. Parallel universes, time travel. Mama, I'm sorry, Mama. I got to go back to the future. I hate when cables show up.
I'm sorry, Mama.
So dumb.
Oh my God. His eyes are brown. That can only mean.
Oh, I know. It's terrible. But, I mean, look, it's supposed to be emulating a Saturday morning cartoon. So, we've got to deal with a certain amount of that schlockiness. And you know, me and Aaron have talked about it in person a lot, and I won't dwell on it, but goddamn my boy Gambit, he my boy, and he just don't stop with the one-liners.
Yeah, they do him justice. They do a lot of characters justice. I think there's some that can be a little stilted, but nobody's bad. But like Gambit, they fucking nailed. Beast, they fucking nail.
Oh yeah, they really do. I mean, I think they've covered a lot of their characters really well. I've enjoyed Storm's story arc. I've enjoyed
Storm's badass.
Yeah.
But she should be. I love that they treat her. And, you know, this won't get it, but like I love the comics eventually going because I felt like, and maybe you could explain it as her being a younger version, but like the old X-Men Storm felt like she was too hampered by like I don't know emotions or maybe just mental unwell being, which is fine, that's solid. But like this one, they treat her like more the way the comics learned to down the line is like she is a goddess. She is an Omega level threat. She's the fucking Doombringer.
Dude, I'm gonna just be honest with you, and this is just my thought. I think she was just dampened by animation constraints of the 90s.
Yeah.
In all honesty. And I kind of feel like they shelter this season for budgetary purposes.
Dude, when she swings hard, it's fucking baller.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you'll love 6 then.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, you knew where it's going. In case you feel like we're leaving you in the conversation, what was your experience with X-Men when you was a child?
I loved it. That one and the Spider-Man. That one, Spider-Man, and then Batman. Those 3 cartoons in the 90s, that was like that shit. Why was it so good? It was just so damn
cereal
good.
And it had to be. It sold toys. It had to be good. They didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
The animation at that time was a toy churning machine. I mean, that was really.
Oh, yes. We lost him. It really was. I think it was like the burgeoning of the comicdom was really starting to gain steam in mediums outside of just comics. I mean, we'd had some hit or misses with the occasional kind of scattered movies, but like you're starting to see more encroachment in outside media. You got to sell the toys. You've got people starting to make more of a career of it. So you're getting some more quality writers and voice actors. And at the same time, the studios still have more control, so they're just grinding the juice out of them.
But this one, I mean, aside from pacing, aside from it moving really fast, this is just put together so well, and it's 100% for the fans, for the comic book fans, for the cartoon fans, for both. I mean, it just pleases its target audience and doesn't really seem to fuss with anything else, which I like, which Marvel should have been doing all along.
Yeah. I don't know why they still like the rest of the universe could kind of take a page from it.
And that's what we want. We're okay with comic books. I think that industry is still just afraid that their comic book fans aren't enough, and they'll cater to us some, but they won't hang their hat on us. They've got to make it approachable for everybody. And there's backlash on the internet from the Zoomers and the alphas being like, nobody asked for this. It's just a continuation. Like, yes, we did ask for it. I remember that Saturday morning in 1997 when Professor Xavier went back to his home planet. I was very upset. I was heartbroken.
It was a really great time. That Batman one ruled too.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Well, you got to think Batman animated series, the whole reason we have Batman Beyond it all. Like it is in the comics now, and it came from animation first. It went the other way around.
It's just it's like when I was a kid and I'd watch Batman the animated series, it felt like grown up in a way. It felt like because for a cartoon it carried itself seriously. Like this is a serious show, damn it. This is Batman, and he's whipping ass, and he's saving Gotham. Now sit down and shut the fuck up.
You
Yes.
still got emotion like that. That was something I think we didn't get a lot out of, especially in the animated verse as much. Like, you know, Batman had Bruce Wayne, you know, he has emotion. He's sad when shit happens. He's angry. It's not just a cartoon character. You know, rip Kevin Conroy for carrying a lot of that.
The best Batman ever.
You know, I wouldn't have grown up to be such a marvelous simp if I hadn't learned everything I know from Victor Fries. I mean, who else can pine for a lifeless woman like him? No one. That's who.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
You know, that's so funny, that transition between the educated, live, swart Freeze from the animated series. It's like, okay, well, I guess that works.
He's just blasting his dick with the freeze gun because he's just insane.
Oh yeah, as one would. You know that? Did you ever see the episode of Batman Beyond where they like fix him, but he doesn't stay fixed and he can't stay away from crime, and it's really sad.
Oh, see, I love those.
Yeah, those are great. They do that a lot. They love doing that with Batman villains, which I think is good because they play both parts. I mean, Joker is obviously like the yin to his yang, but otherwise they love playing with like Killer Croc, Two-Face, especially. It's like, you know, I can fix you. That's his whole thing. Like, and then maybe it works for a little bit, and then he's like, I'm too far gone, buddy. What? And we're too far gone.
No, we're totally fine. We're absolutely here, 100%. My pizza's almost done.
Hell yeah, that's a fast pizza. Well, I guess it doesn't take too long to cook already cooked chicken.
I'm prepping for chop, boys. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, Mom.
Oh, that's a bit more of the chicken right there. Oh yeah.
What's going on? We got a minute and a half left. What's going on that chicken pizza?
All right, hang on. Let me spin you around.
Yeah, go and show me what's inside that chicken.
Time is ticking, chefs. 2 minutes. So let me.
My hope is it's an Alfredo pizza.
Okay, so that's a Caesar-based sauce on this chicken crust, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna finish basting that out.
Oh my god.
Look at him spread that expertly with a spoon.
Oh my god.
It's a plastic ladle. It's an heirloom. So
yes.
kindly. All right, and then I just got to dump.
Yeah, dude. Tell me about it.
Check out my fridge. I have mental problems.
Less than 1 minute.
Into the cribs.
Pizza complete. All right, here we go. Baby, hold my phone for me.
What is that?
Dump
A spinach dip?
No, then we're going to top it with a fresh chopped spring green Caesar salad.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The pizza. And
Nice.
We're gonna bake. And this is gonna what 325 for 16 hours?
Yeah, so you want to go 485 degrees, 420 degrees for 7 days.
Man, and I know Raina can't wait for a fat slice of salad pizza.
Oh man, she's so excited, dude. And then Braves game from there. So there's that. We're going